in a simple way. So keys are like a road signs for your database, and they help the database to organize and find the data very quickly. So if you want to find the data quickly, or if you want to search, that keys plays major role. Okay. So for example, imagine you have a huge library with thousands of books. Then the keys are like an index that tells you exactly where to find each book. So that is what a key here. Okay, an example I just given. Imagine you have a huge library of the thousands of books, and keys will plays an important role in that like an index. Why we need to give index? Why we need to give index? To find each and every book in easy way. That is what index. In dictionary also, if you take a dictionary, a small Oxford dictionary or a big size Oxford dictionary, pocket dictionary, there will be a same like the contents will be there, which it will be there with the index. So based on the index, we can identify a particular topic, right? Here also the same thing, we can identify each book on a particular index. That's called like keys. So what is the importance of keys? We'll see. So one is uniqueness, second one is the fast retrieval, third one is data relationships. So this is like importance of keys. What is uniqueness? So in a table, each row will be there with a unique data. So each row in a table is a unique. Okay. So that it will prevent the duplicate. Yes or no? ఒక టేబుల్లో డేటా రికార్డ్స్ ఉంది అనుకున్నప్పుడు ప్రతి ఒక్క రికార్డు యూనిక్ డేటానే ఉండాలి. సో దట్ వీ కెన్ మెయింటైన్ యూనిక్నెస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ పర్టికులర్ database or a table, right? So duplicate data ఉన్నప్పుడు wastage of memory it will be there. For that, there will be a unique record will be there in a table. So that here the keys will prevent the duplication of the data. For example, like having two books with the same title and author in a library, what will happen? That like what? Uniqueness. Second one we'll see fast retrieval. So here keys will make searching for a specific data lightning fast. It will give a accurate and exact result if you want to search for a particular record. So without the keys, every row, if you want to find, okay, it's take so much of time. Without keys, it's very difficult. Okay, so like what we can do, like searching for a book by reading every title one by one. So that is very difficult, headache process, right? So fast retrieval, if you take means, so we can get accurate result based on the keys. Okay, then the last one is called data relationships. So here it will just establish a relationship between the different tables, and so that you can link a book author to a author's details in another table. Consider like there will be two tables, one table about books information, one table about author's details. Now if you want to find all the books by a particular specific author, we can get the details. So that means the keys also makes a relationship between two tables. So these are the importance of keys. One is uniqueness, so it will maintain unique data, prevents duplicate data. Second one, fast retrieval, so it just search a very accurate data, it will give accurate data. Okay, and third one is data relationships, it just maintains a relationship between the tables. That is what here we can say. Okay, next we'll see here one more. Go with here. Yeah, types of keys. So types of keys in a DBMS. We'll see what are the different types of keys are there. So in a short point or a summary point, I'll conclude with the point of importance of keys. So it plays an important role in a relational database. It is used to identify unique rows from the table and establishes a relationship among the tables on need. Whenever we require, it just establish a relationship between the tables, and it will identify a unique rows. Now we'll go with the types of keys. There are different kinds of keys are there. From that important, we'll see some of important main keys. So we familiarly will use that keys only. We'll see one by one. Okay. What is the first key? Primary key. First key is primary key. So primary key is nothing but a unique identifier for each record in a table. So like it identifies uniquely, it identifies each and every record of a table in a relational model database uniquely. Okay. So here each row is it won't allow any duplicate entries. Primary key is a key which does not allow any duplicate entry. ఇక్కడ ఒక టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆల్రెడీ ఒక టేబుల్ ఉంది అనుకో, దర్ విల్ బి టేబుల్ స్టూడెంట్ టేబుల్. స్టూడెంట్ టేబుల్లో ఎన్ని కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి? రోల్ నెంబర్, నేమ్, ఏజ్, గ్రేడ్. నౌ రోల్ నెంబర్ కాలం సర్వ్ యాస్ ఎ ప్రైమరీ కీ అని చెప్తున్నాం. అంటే ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్కిను ఒక్కొక్క రికార్డులో ఒక్కొక్క డిఫరెంట్ రోల్ నెంబర్స్ అనేది ఇక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేసాము. సో దట్ ఇట్ క్యాన్ బి యూజ్డ్ టు ఐడెంటిఫై ది యాజ్ ఎ యూనిక్లీ, రైట్? ఇంకొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కోడ్ వేలో చూద్దాం. సో జస్ట్ how we can represent this one. So create table employees, employee ID int primary key. So what is the key we are setting? I want to set primary key to a employee ID so that there won't be a duplicates. Now then I am taking first name and last name and finally I am closing this. So here consider a table named as a employees where each employee has a unique employee ID. Now will you tell for roll number? Anybody tell me how to create a table based on this students table by applying a primary key? ఈ టేబుల్ కోడ్ చెప్పగలుగుతారా? SQL కోడ్.
Create table students data.
Okay, students data
and student ID int
roll number int
roll number. Yes.
Yeah, roll number
roll number int primary key.
Super. Comma, then it will continue. Name varchar of 25 or
yeah, name first name and second name can be given to students also.
Of course, middle name, yeah, we can give. And here based on the table only we need to create a table. So we can create additional fields also, but there will be a different.
So then
yeah. Next.
Yeah, then name then name varchar 50.
After this there will be
int.
Yes.
And then
age int of
20.
20. Why you are giving 20? Why you are giving 20? May I know
okay.
No.
20 అవసరం సార్ 5 చాలు.
5 కూడా అవసరం ఉండదు అనుకుంటా.
ఏజ్ 2 digits లోనే ఉంటది.
2 is
enough.
That is enough. We can make
grade
that max
character single
correct,
one grade
correct.
character.
Correct. That's all. Simple. We can say one character we can take for grade. Adi. Right. Good. Finally you understand about what is a primary key. Why we need a primary key? To identify unique records in a table so that we cannot maintain any duplicates. Just it will remove the duplicate. That's all. In single shot. Right. We'll go with another key. Another key is a foreign key. This is like.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir.
Yes,
sir,
madam.
what is the difference between the where character and where character 2, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Varchar, that variable character length will be there up to 0 to 255 characters, which is used in MySQL. Whereas varchar 2, we can mix all the characters and numbers. We can write lengthy values in Oracle or Oracle. Oracle is O-R-A-C-L. Oracle. In Oracle software, there will be a data type which we can use varchar 2 instead of varchar. In MySQL, we can use varchar only. So in MySQL, if you are trying to use varchar 2, then it is not allowed. Both are same only. Both
not allowed, sir. Where character 2?
No. In MySQL, varchar 2 is not allowed in MySQL. Varchar 2 we can use varchar.
Sir,
Uh,
in such case, how can we handle alphanumeric codes?
Sir, varchar means that only that we can give number, we can give mix. I mean, like we can give both text also. We can give text mixed number. We
Okay.
can give. For example, let me take address.
Okay.
For address, we are giving a varchar only, right?
alphanumeric. Yes,
See,
sir.
based on the
Okay.
requirement, based on the column what you are using, that only we have to use. That is our wish. That for address we can use varchar, or for name you can use varchar. So nobody will object. That's what
Okay, sir.
varchar means, variable character. That means we can use a number as well as the string, as well as the text, as well as the alphabet. Mixed values, simple word. That's what
Okay, sir. Thank you.
primary. Yes, ma'am. Yes, fine. Now we'll go with the second one, foreign key. So foreign key here, this is a important key. It is a field, we can say, or a set of fields in a table which is uniquely identifies the primary key of another table. That is important here. So just it refers, it is uniquely identifies the primary key of another table. Means the values in one table, must appear in another table. So which it makes a relationship between two tables. We can say cross reference between the tables. So that's what we can say foreign key. In a simple point, I will tell you that a field in the parent table which is referred as a primary key in another table called child table. We can take. Okay. Now we'll see a good examples here. Just I created one is a course table. Another one is enrollment table. As we know, the courses will have course ID, course name, instructor. Who is your instructor? There will be some columns. Now likewise, enrollment table will be there with student ID and the course ID. Let me go with the front-end application. We created a website. We created a website by using HTML, JavaScript, and some more markup languages. We created a web page, front-end web page. So now I want to know how many students are participated or how many students are enrolled for a particular course called MySQL. I want to know the details. The instructor is so and so. 4 members are their instructors. So what we can do, what developer point of view, what I can do, I'll create one registration form. There I will mention that student name, then select the course and select the instructor. Okay, I'm just giving a priority to the particular participant that they can choose the details. Okay, so that is what I'm giving student name and select the course name, enter student name, select the course name, select the instructor, enter your phone number and email ID and just submit button. Now what the student will do? They will enroll for a particular course. So in the back end, I created two tables. One is enrollment table separate and courses table separate. In course table, I will maintain only course details. Who is going to take particular course and what is the particular ID for a particular course. So and in an enrollment table, if you take, here I am going to take student name and address and phone number, email ID and student ID. With mentioning to that, when the student is filling the details, when he is selecting a particular course, it automatically refers the course ID of a particular course into enrollment of a particular student ID. You can say here. So in this table or in this an example, the course ID column is a enrollment table is foreign key. Okay, course ID column in the enrollment table. You see course ID column in the enrollment table. This is a parent table. This is a child table. If you take, then it references the primary key, right? The course ID, whatever there, the course ID here. Okay, in the course table is establishing a relationship between two tables. That means this will be this course ID will be there with the primary key, and obviously the same ID, if it is referring to a second table, this one will become a foreign key. So that is the point. It says that the foreign key is a field in a table that refers to the primary key of another table, and it just its relationship between two tables. So I'll give a best example for this. We have a table here. Create table orders, order ID int primary key, customer ID int, then order date. Just I am taking date as a data type. Now foreign key, customer ID. What is the foreign key he is setting here? Customer ID only. That means in orders table, customer ID is there. And the same way, in customers table, customer ID will be there. So that it is referring to the customer table. It is referring to the second table. So here in order table, you can use a foreign key. So to reference the customer ID from the customers, which is placed as a order, right? So this is what a foreign key now. Now based on this, will you give a code for, will all the participants who are the active participant try to give for this two? I'm expecting code for courses and enrollment. How we can give, how we can create a table. I think you have more energy than me, so you can give answers based on the above code, whatever the code I shared. So you can tell a code for the table.
Yes, sir.
You can try at least. If this is wrong, no problem.
Yeah.
We'll take which table then?
Create
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
create table.
create table,
Create table, courses. Okay.
course ID into
Course
primary
ID
key,
is
sir.
the primary key. Perfect. Then
Next, customer name, instructor
course
also you
name.
can.
Course name,
Sorry.
where care,
Course
instructor,
name,
where
where
care.
character, where character. Like you can take where character up to 5 or 10 also.
Nice.
No problem.
Yes. Instructor.
Next, instructor also where character up
Where
to
care
10
of,
or where
okay, fine. Where care of
where
10.
character of 10 you can
Yes.
take.
Yes. Then
Next,
Create another.
next foreign like that you should 1 second, sir. Foreign key
a foreign key of customer
course
ID.
ID,
Course ID.
course
Perfect.
course ID, references that is from courses. In bracket you can take as a course ID, sir.
References, enrollments, course ID of course ID.
Course ID. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
References, enrollment.
Yeah, if you are creating a table for courses, then we need to select there at references enrollment.
Yes, sir. Enrollment.
So,
Yeah.
so we need to create table enrollments also, sir. Create table
Yes,
enrollments.
madam. Yes. See,
Yeah,
first we need to create two tables. Without two tables, it's very difficult.
Okay. Yeah.
See, without
Next to the line of create table courses, create table enrollments.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Yes. First we need to create that. See, their orders table is there. One more customer table it is there. First we need to create a orders table, right?
Yeah.
Then first we need to create customers table. Then only we need to go for order table. So based on the customer table only, we are just going with orders, right? So we can take it as a foreign key here. Same like their whatever the given for courses and enrollment, the same logic.
Sir, one more dot. If you have taken create table student, enrollments, in student ID also we can take as a primary key, not required.
In enrollment table, there will be a primary key for student ID, of course, and but we cannot take that one as a foreign key. Why? Because the ID, the student ID is not in courses, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
The ID which
no,
is
sir, I'm asking about only student ID you can take as a primary key, but not course ID.
Yes, exactly.
But here one mistake is there, sir. Student ID 1 you have taken. It is not you can take as a primary key. Duplicate value is not allowed.
Good observation. There will be
thank you,
data we posted, of course, But if the real fact is that primary key cannot allow duplicate. Good observation that
Yes, sir.
we can give only 1, 2, 3. Your name, ma'am, please.
Yeah, correct.
Nirmala.
Nirmala, sir.
Fine, right. Good. Now we'll go with the next key, that is once foreign key we done. Now we'll go with the third key, that is a unique.
Sir, actually, in that case, student ID 1123. In that case, what would be the result, sir? Like, we have given as a primary key for student ID, so it will show
But we cannot
error while
we cannot get, definitely error will come. See, once the condition, we need to know one thing, that whenever we are creating a enrollment table క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఒక స్టూడెంట్ ఐడికి మన ప్రైమరీ కీ సెట్ చేసేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ చేసేస్తున్నాం. చేసిన తర్వాత డేటా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడే అక్కడ నువ్వు 1 అనే నెంబర్ తో డేటా ఎంట్రీ అయిపోయింది. మళ్ళీ నువ్వు 1 అనే నెంబర్ తో ఎంటర్ చేసేటప్పుడు అది ఆటోమేటిక్ ఎర్రర్ చూపించేస్తుంది. ఆల్రెడీ 1 is there, it will show you, so it will give you error 100%.
సార్ ఆ కేసులోని ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎలాగా, అదే ఆ లైన్ ఎలాగా రాస్తాం సార్? అంటే
ఇది కరెక్ట్ కాదు.
నేను అడ్వాన్స్ కొంచెం నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏమైనా అడుగుతున్నానేమో.
నెక్స్ట్ పాసిబిలిటీ లేదు, అలా పాసిబిలిటీ లేదు కదా. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటే 1 ఆల్రెడీ రికార్డ్ ఎంట్రీ అయిపోయింది, 1 రికార్డ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఎంట్రీ అయిపోయింది. దీనివల్ల డూప్లికేషన్ ఆఫ్ డేటా, వి నీడ్ టు రిమూవ్ ద డూప్లికేషన్ ఆఫ్ డేటా రిమూవ్ చేయగలిగితేనే మన ఒరిజినల్ డేటా నీట్ గా మెయింటైన్ చేయగలుగుతాం. ఇప్పుడు ఒకే పారాగ్రాఫ్.
అప్పుడు కోర్స్ ఐడి డిస్టర్బ్ అవ్వదా సార్? కోర్స్ ఐడిలో ఉన్న ఫీల్డ్ ఏమి డిస్టర్బ్ అవ్వదు అసలు? ఓకే,
అంటే ఇక్కడ సేమ్ పర్సన్ 2 కోర్సెస్ తీసుకున్నట్లుంది అక్కడ ఆ లెక్క.
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే.
ఇంకో దీని బియాండ్ వెళ్ళగలిగితే ఒకే పర్సన్ 2 కోర్సెస్ తీసుకోవచ్చుగా.
ఎస్ సార్.
దేర్ వి కెన్
అప్పుడు కోర్స్ ఐడి ఫీల్డ్ లోని 101, 102 వస్తుంది సార్, లేదంటే?
అలా కాదు మేడం, ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి ఫార్ ప్రైమరీ కీ గాన సెట్ చేసినట్లయితే పాసిబిలిటీ లేదు మేడం ఈ కేసులో. సో ఈ కేసు మన ప్రైమరీ కీ సెట్ చేయడానికి ఏమాత్రం పాసిబిలిటీ లేదు ఈ పర్టికులర్ టేబుల్లో అయితే. ఒకవేళ ప్రైమరీ కీ సెట్ చేసినట్లయితే స్టూడెంట్ ఐడికి మనం ఏం చేయడానికి లేదు, ఈ డూప్లికేట్ ఉండదు. ఇది 1 అనేది వెళ్ళిపోద్ది అండ్ అంతే, 1 2 3 మాత్రమే.
ఆ ఫస్ట్ 2 ones లోని ఫస్ట్ 1 వెళ్ళిపోతుంది సార్, అంటే అకార్డింగ్ టు ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. సో కానీ ఇంకొక కేసు ఉంది, ఏంటి అంటే ఆటో ఇంక్రిమెంటింగ్ నెంబర్ అనేది జనరేట్ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఇండెక్స్ నెంబర్ లాగా జస్ట్ ఒక పర్టికులర్ రికార్డ్ కి ఒక్కొక్క ఆటో ఇంక్రిమెంట్ నెంబర్ అనేది జనరేట్ చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. సో అప్పుడు యూనిక్ డేటా మెయింటైన్ చేయగలుగుతుంది, ఈవెన్ దో స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి సేమ్ ఉన్నా కానీ దేర్ ఇస్ ఎ ఛాన్సెస్.
ఫారెన్ కి ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ లో చేయొచ్చు సార్
మేడం?
ఓన్లీ కోర్స్ లోనే చేయగలమా? ఫారెన్ కి
చేయొచ్చు మేడం, ఇబ్బంది ఏం లేదు. దీంట్లోనూ చేయొచ్చు, దాంట్లోనూ చేయొచ్చు, ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు. యాక్చువల్ గా అయితే కనీసం ఒకటైనా మ్యాప్ అవ్వాలి.
అంటే కోర్స్ లో చేయకపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, చేసినా పర్వాలేదు, లేదా దేంట్లో ఒకటైనా చేయొచ్చు?
అవును మేడం, అవును. మనకి ఇక్కడ పేరెంట్ టేబుల్ దేనని అజ్యూమ్ చేయొచ్చు, చైల్డ్ టేబుల్ దేనని అజ్యూమ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే రైట్, విల్ గో విత్ సెకండ్ వన్.
సార్ వన్ మోర్ డౌట్ సార్.
సార్ చెప్పండి
సార్. ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ టేబుల్లో ఇది ప్రైమరీకి అవసరం లేదు సార్, నో నీడ్.
సార్ ఇక్కడ ఈ టేబుల్ ప్రకారం అవసరం.
టేబుల్ స్టూడెంట్ ఐడిలో ప్రైమరీకి కాదు, కస్టమర్ కోర్స్ ఐడిలో ప్రైమరీకి లేదు సార్.
అవును ఇక్కడ రెండింటికి ప్రైమరీకి అసలు లేదా, ఎందుకంటే అవును సార్, అవును. అంటే మనం ఆటో ఇంక్రిమెంట్ నెంబర్ అనే దానికి ప్రైమరీ కీ సెట్ చేసుకోగలిగితే దాని ఈ వాటికి ఇబ్బంది లేదు. అదే ఇందాక మేడం వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడుతున్నది కూడా సేమ్. సో స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి డూప్లికేషన్ ఉంది కదా, మరి దీనికి ప్రైమరీ కీ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు డూప్లికేట్ అలో చేయదు కదా, మరి అలాంటప్పుడు ఏ విధంగా మనం జస్టిఫై చేయొచ్చు? దట్ ఇస్ ద క్వశ్చన్.
కోర్స్ ఐడి కూడా డూప్లికేట్
ఉంది. yes కరెక్ట్ సార్. ఆటో ఇంక్రిమెంట్ నెంబర్ వి కెన్ యూజ్. యా, అంటే ఇక్కడ ఎలా అంటే సేమ్ పర్సన్ 2 కోర్సెస్ తీసుకోవచ్చు, అలా కోర్సెస్ డూప్లికేషన్ అనేది జరగవచ్చు. ఫర్ దట్ కేస్ వి కెన్ టేక్ దిస్ వన్. Yeah, we'll go with unique keys. Student. Chandrakant sir, yeah, fine. Now we'll take unique key now. We'll see third one. Yeah, unique key. So which is ensures that the values in the column or set of columns are unique and cannot be duplicated. We can take here one example called products. If you take create a table of products, for there will be a product ID, integer primary key. We are just giving a unique particular key.
నువ్వు రాలేదు కదా కిందకి ఉదయం
Mute, ma'am.
నేను ఇద్దరు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కింద ఇద్దరు కలిసి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను.
Fine. Let me go with here. Okay, right. The unique key is here, which it ensures that the values in the column or set of columns are unique and cannot be duplicated. We can take here an example. We just set as a unique here. So that cannot be duplicated. We cannot duplicate it. We can say in a products table, you can use a unique key on a product code, here product code column, okay, to ensure that the products codes are unique. Here that's all unique. There will be unique records, okay. So and allow for a null values in another column. See, we can mention that we can mention product name, or we cannot mention the product name. You can give a empty value also, it will consider. So that is in unique key. We can use, we can set one column as a unique, so that it will maintain uniqueness, which it cannot be duplicated. For example, if you take employees, we can take employees. Say employee IDs are there, employee names are there, and email are there. Now in this example, employee ID column will serve as a primary key. However, email will be there here, right? What email will do here? We can take here, let me go with here. Yeah, email column can also be marked as a unique key to ensure that no two employees have same email address. So which it is there here. See, in a table, there won't be a same mail address for the persons. Each and every person will be there with different mail accounts. Okay, so here the unique key will ensure that values in the column or set of columns are unique, which cannot be duplicated. So now here, if you take employee ID and name, email, there won't be a duplicate values. There will be a different values which are unique data. That's what we can say, that unique key will maintain. Okay, now we'll go fourth one. Let me go with
Sir, one doubt. A primary key కి unique key different things, sir. అంటే ఇది duplicate allow చేయరు, ఇది కూడా allow చేయరు కదా.
అవును మేడం.
సో primary key కి unique key కి difference అంటే ఏం చెప్తాను సార్?
Yeah, difference that only I'm telling that we can give null values. అంటే null values allow చేయగలుగుతుంది. ప్రైమరీ కీలో null values allow చేయదు. ఇక్కడ పాయింట్ అదే, మనకి ప్రైమరీ కీ కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే నల్ వాల్యూస్ అనేది అలో చేయదు. కంపల్సరీ ఏదో ఒక వాల్యూని మనం మెన్షన్ చేయాలి. సో అదే మనం ఒక పర్టికులర్ కాలమ్ కి నల్ వాల్యూస్ అంటే ఎంటీ వాల్యూస్ కూడా మనం ఇవ్వచ్చు. వీ కెన్ కన్సిడర్, వీ కెన్ గెట్ ఆ పాసిబిలిటీ యూనిక్ కీ అనేది ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. ఫైన్, విల్ గో విత్ కాంపోజిట్ కీ. ఫోర్త్ కీ కాంపోజిట్ కీ. So this is a key which consists of multiple columns or an attributes to uniquely identify a record in a table. So it can create by combining two or more columns to form a unique identifier. So which combines the two or more columns in a table, in a particular table. Okay. So now if you see here, there will be orders table which have order ID, and then there will be a customer ID, product ID, and quantity. If you take the combination of order ID and customer ID columns can form a composite key. So they are uniquely identify each order in the table. If you take one more example for sales, so there will be a product ID, sales date, and then quantity, and we are setting just a primary key for both, like that is like what, composite key. So product ID and sales date, both we are setting as a composite key. How to set composite key? There won't be a different word like composite key like that. we have to set like a primary key of 2 IDs, which are we are making as a unique one. Okay, here sales table, you might use a composite key of product ID and the sales date. Okay, which can identify each sale, since multiple sales can have same product on a same date. So that's what the composite key here. Okay, and next we can go with one more key, that is a candidate key. So candidate key is a minimal set of columns. Here, if you take here a composite key, it combines multiple columns. But whereas here a candidate key can have minimal set of columns, which can uniquely identify each and every record in a table. But there should have at least one primary key in a table. So this is what a candidate key here. There will be a minimal set of columns which are uniquely identify each record, but there should have one primary key. Okay, now if you take here an example of customers, okay, customer ID is there, name is there, and phone number is there. Every person will have their different like phone numbers. Same students here, based on this table I am telling. So customer ID and phone columns are uniquely I am identifying for a customer, means it can be considered as a candidate keys here. Both customer ID and the phone number, both are uniquely identifying. That there will be a minimal multiple columns are identifying a unique data. That is one candidate. One more we'll go with the alternate key. So alternate key means what? In a table, it is possible to have more than one key which can identify each row of a table uniquely. That is a main point. I'm repeating that. It is possible that to have more than one key which can identify each row of a table uniquely. Okay, so if you take here, it cannot be selected, like an alternate key is one type of candidate key that is not selected as a primary key. So it serves as an alternate choice for primary key one. Okay, and there will be only one primary key and there will be a multiple alternate keys. Okay, we can take one best example here. If you take a student's table, both the student ID and the roll number columns are served as a alternate keys. So the primary key might be chosen as a separate identifier, such as auto incrementing number. There will be student ID and there will be a roll number which are uniquely identified, and we can have more number of multiple alternate keys here. Okay, we can take, for example, one more example we can take. If you take ID number or a PAN number, if the employee has a ID number, a name, PAN number, a department, okay, both identify alternate key and primary key or everything, all keys identifies only unique data only. For maintaining the unique data and removing duplicates only, we are using this all types of different keys, right? Now here, if you take employee table, employee table will have ID number, name, PAN number, department. So in that case, so we can find ID number as well as PAN number, both are unique. So that here, so they can be referred as a candidate key, but here we can have ID as a primary key and other key, that is a PAN number, will be considered as a alternate key. If you take the employee, I'll go with one more example. You can take salary table. Salary table will have ID number and phone number, which comes under unique. So if user decides that ID number is a primary key, then phone number will be considered as a alternate choice, that is alternate key in that table. That we can say alternate key. Both are will be there both. So I think
Other number and PAN number also would be comes
yes,
under
ma'am.
alternate keys.
Yes, exactly. There will be a 2 or more alternate keys also we can maintain. So if you take
Okay.
Aadhaar number, PAN number, license number, passport number, and student ID, So we can take that remaining all comes under alternate keys only, act as a primary key only. Okay. Yeah, I think these 6 different types of keys are clear as of my knowledge. I think so. So if that is clear means I'll ask questions. Please
Sir,
participate. Yes, ma'am.
sir, could you make us to do programming lively? ఇందాక మీరు ఫస్ట్ సెకండ్ కీస్ మాతో చేయించారు కదా, సేమ్ ఫ్రమ్ థర్డ్ కీ నుంచి.
ఓకే, థర్డ్ కి ఇప్పుడు ఎంప్లాయీస్ చెప్తారంటారా మేడం? ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి ట్రై చేస్తానంటే ట్రై చేయొచ్చు, లేదు అంటే మనం ప్రాక్టికల్ సెషన్ లోకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు నేను చేస్తుంటా, మీరు టాస్క్ చేస్తూ ఉండొచ్చు, ప్యారల్ గా ఫ్లోలో వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ అప్ టు యూ పార్టిసిపెంట్స్. based on the code the code I given create table products, దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ సంబంధించినట్టు మీరు యూనిక్ కీ అనేది సెట్ చేయొచ్చు. థర్డ్ కీ నుంచి చెప్తున్నా.
సార్ ప్రాక్టికల్ గా చేస్తామన్నప్పుడైనా పర్లేదు.
ఓకే, యా మ్యామ్. అంటే మనం కాన్సెప్ట్ థియరీ త్వరగా కంప్లీట్ చేసేసుకుంటే ప్రాక్టికల్ లోకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఈజీ అయింది. అప్పుడు కావాలంటే మనం చేయడం బెటర్ అని నా ఒపీనియన్ మ్యామ్.
ఓకే సార్, ఫైన్.
Yeah, fine. But anyhow, that's fine. That some are interested. Let me give an examination. Tomorrow's exam, there will be a same model like this. I'll give a rough data. So try to write there itself. Try to apply unique keys. I'll give. Consider like I will tell you example here. ఇప్పుడు ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ ఇచ్చేస్తాను నేను ఇలా స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసేసి. యా, మధుసూదన్ సార్, యూ కెన్ టెల్ వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు ఆస్క్.
చిన్న డౌట్ సార్, యూనిక్ కీలో మామూలుగా నల్ వాల్యూస్ అనేది అంటే ఏం ఎంట్రీ చేయకుండా ఉండొచ్చు అని అన్నారు కదా సార్. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ నల్ వాల్యూస్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అంటే నల్ వాల్యూస్ ఎంటీగా ఉండయి ఎక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు యూనిక్ అవ్వదు కదా?
అంటే ఇది ఆప్షనల్ లాగా తీసుకోవచ్చు సార్. మనకి నల్ వాల్యూస్ అనేది ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వి కెన్ టేక్ ఏరియాస్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్. ఇప్పుడు కొంతమంది సబ్మిట్ చేయొచ్చు, సబ్మిట్ చేయకపోవచ్చు. ఆప్షనల్ ఫీల్డ్స్, మ్యాండేటరీ ఫీల్డ్స్ కాదు అనే కొన్ని అప్లికేషన్ ఫిల్ చేసేటప్పుడు మ్యాండేటరీ ఫీల్డ్స్ కాదు అని చెప్పి స్టార్ మార్క్ లేకుండా ఆప్షనల్ అని ఉంటుంది. అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారు సార్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ ఫామ్ లో? అలాంటి కేసు అప్పుడు ఆ పర్టికులర్ ఏదైతే ఆప్షనల్ గా ఉంది అనుకుంటామో మ్యాండేటరీ ఫీల్డ్ స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్, మెయిల్ ఐడి, ఫోన్ నెంబర్ కామన్. రిమైనింగ్ ఆప్షనల్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో అది వీ కెన్ కన్సిడర్ దిస్ వన్ యాజ్ యూనిక్ కీ దేర్. అక్కడ నల్ వాల్యూస్ ని కూడా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది.
ఓకే, ఎంటీ అయినా ఉండొచ్చు, యూనిక్ డేటా అయినా ఉండొచ్చు. ఓకే,
yes, obviously. See, whatever the concept we are thinking and we are understanding, we are learning, please try to compare that one in a practical way. If you think means in a broad way, in a software point of view, or in a practical way, like websites and software application and registration form, filling the details, getting the values, అలాంటి వాటిలో మీరు కంపేర్ చేసుకోగలిగితే మీకు ఇంకా కాన్సెప్ట్ మంచిగా అర్థమైపోతుంది. So I am trying to give more and more examples on online perspective. Even though when you are giving a feedback for a particular teacher, or when you are submitting any survey, if you are doing a survey application, there are some fields it will ask you it is mandatory. Or if you are applying any job role for a particular course, if you want to learn while you are filling the details, there definitely it will show you that some fields are mandatory and some are optionally. There they will mention, they won't mention red color star mark. It is mandatory to fill that. They can set for a particular field with the keys. That is in backend point of view they will do, but front end we cannot understand that for which one they given which key. Basically the backend developer, the database developers or SQL developers will do that different activities. Okay, we'll go with the questionnaire session. Why we need to waste our time? Okay, right. I'm expecting the participants to give answers. How many types of keys we learned today?
6 sir.
6 or 7?
6.
What are they?
Primary key, foreign key, composite, unique key, alternate key, and candidate key.
Okay, right. What is foreign key? Anyone? Foreign key.
Foreign key is
Key
unique
is the
identifier.
relationship between the primary key table and other table.
Okay, okay,
It's
fine.
a unique identifier.
That's good. Now I'll give a good chance to my sir, P. Sivaprasad sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sivaprasad sir, can I ask one question?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
What RDBMS stands for?
Relational Database Management System.
One more beautiful question, sir. SQL stands for?
Structured Query Language.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. You can mute. And Raghavendra sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, fully active. That's fine. So what is unique? What is
Unique.
uniqueness? What is uniqueness?
It allows null values and
Uniqueness in importance of
uniqueness.
keys. Importance of keys. First point. What is uniqueness?
Uniqueness means
you have a good talent, which no one have the talent. A unique talent you have. We cannot maintain any duplicate data.
not repeating the same value.
Yes. Correct. Obviously correct. Yeah, sir. You can mute. Then we'll go with one more participant, Surya, sir. So all participants are giving more
Hello.
strength to me. Yeah, Suresh, sir.
Sir, చెప్పండి.
Okay. I called Surya, sir. Somebody is there with the name Surya.
సూర్య అంటే నా ల్యాప్టాప్ ది
Okay.
ఆదాయం అంటే
Okay.
నాకు సిగ్నల్ సరిగ్గా లేక దాంట్లోనే దీంట్లోనే వస్తుందండి.
అలాగే సార్ ఒక చిన్న క్వశ్చన్ సార్.
చెప్పండి
సార్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ డేటాబేస్ ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి సార్?
కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఆఫ్
డేటాబేస్ సెకండ్ క్లాస్ అనుకుంటా సార్. ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ ఆర్ సెకండ్ క్లాస్, ఐ డోంట్ నో దట్.
ఒక్క నిమిషం గుర్తు రావట్లేదు.
Okay, fine. There will be table. Assume like there will be table.
అంటే నేను ఆ క్లాస్.
Yes, sir. I'm just giving a hint for you. There will be table.
Yes, sir.
There will be table. There will be headings, and there will be a records.
Table.
Yeah.
Records are rows, sir.
Yeah, of course. Records, rows, all comes under same.
Yeah. Tables, indexes.
Indexes.
Views.
Okay. Views.
Constraints.
Constraints.
Yeah, these things I remember.
Okay, fine. Good, sir. Good information. You've given some new terminology.
Triggers.
Okay, triggers. PLSQL comes out there. The more in-depth point of view. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And we'll go with the Sai Charan, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So can I expect a good answer from you that components of database? Sir?
Huh?
Components of database. Okay. Yes, sir. Fine. No problem. We'll go with one more. Akhil Reddy, sir.
Hello, hi, sir.
Yes, sir. Can I expect answer from you that the components of database? Answer.
Tables, rows, columns. మన ఫస్ట్
Perfect.
క్లాస్ లో చెప్పుకున్నాం కదా సార్.
Correct, sir. Correct. Table, rows,
రికార్డ్స్
column. Yeah, entity.
రికార్డ్స్ అంటే
Yeah, correct. Correct, sir. Correct. Good answer. Thank you, sir. Okay, we'll go with one more concept. We'll wind up that whatever the questionnaire session we have. Still, we have 10 minutes. We'll complete one more concept, a new concept, which we have to understand for practical session. Let me go with this types of SQL commands. From here, we'll start practical session. Before going to start practical session, first understand what are different statements are there. Basically, SQL, which is a structured query language, has some set of subset languages. That is 5 here, which is mentioned. So each and every languages will have different SQL commands. So first there have a DDL command. We can take data definition language. It is a subset of SQL. So which it will focus on structure of the table. It only focus on the structure of the table. It won't focus on the manipulation of the data or modification of the data. So data definition language is a subset of SQL which focuses on the structure of the table, structure of the database. Now we'll see second one, data manipulation language. This is also a subset of SQL which it will focus on changes in the database table, modification of a particular table values, modification of record, changes in the records. So everything will be focused on that. It won't maintain or it won't focus on a table structure or database structure. Now second is important, first is important. Third one, data control language, which is used to give permissions to a particular user on a particular table, or removing a permission to a particular user, or like we can give allowing or denying for a particular permissions on a table or a database. So for this I will give you best example that I want to create one project that which it has like I want to create a website which it has usernames and passwords. So I have my team, 5 members are there. For 5 members, just I am taking one person as an admin, and the remaining all persons I am going with like supervisors. Okay, and one is user. For these 6 different peoples, okay, first admin I just giving a permission to all permissions. He can add the users, he can remove a users. Okay, and for remaining supervisors, just they will verify the data, whatever the data it is there in a project. And last one user, I am not giving any permissions to a particular user, just I am giving a permission to entry the data, that's all. See, there have different variations. For one user, I am giving all the permissions. He can create more user, he can delete a user, he can change the name of the user, he can set the password for the user. So that things we can do with the help of data control language called grant, revoke will be there commands. One more transaction control language. So we can commit the transactions, we can save the transactions there, even we can get back the changes whatever we did with the help of rollback, and there will be a checkpoint like that. We can use save point here. There is a transaction related things will be there, which is transaction control languages. And last one, data query language is a 5th one, so which is used to select the data from the table. So these are the 5 different subset languages for SQL. With the help of these 5 different subset languages, there will be a commands in each and every language. If you take DDL command, it has a create command, drop command, alter command, truncate command. Second one, DML. DML means data manipulation language, will be there with insert, update, delete. And DCL means there will be command, data control language has grant, revoke. For transaction control language will be there commit, rollback, save point. Last one, data query language, select. So these are the major commands which we will use in a practical session. Okay, in mostly we'll use the DDL, DML and DQL only. Okay, we won't use DCL and TCL commands, but we'll learn. Why? Because that will majorly focus on the administrator point of view. So grant, revoke, commit, rollback, save point will keep aside, and we'll learn DDL, DML, DQL commands mostly. Why? Because all the SQL developers will focus when they are doing any application engineers or programmers, or if SQL developers, if they want to use not in admin point of view, if they are doing any simple project, they'll use only create, drop, alter, and insert, update, delete, select, these only. Okay, so that we'll focus on first, second and last one. Okay, now I'm expecting one more concept to deliver to you. That I will go with next slide. Let me share. Sir, is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. We'll see here DDL commands. First, just whatever I given now. Okay, yeah, it's there now. Now here DDL means, as we know, data definition language, which is a subset language, and which is used to define and manage the structure of the database. It just gives you it just give a definition or defining. We can maintain a database. We can manage the structure of the database, like how many databases and what is the name we want to give, and even how to define a structure for a particular table by specifying a structure with the data type, with length, with the columns names we can use. And again, there will be statements which we learn now: create, alter, delete. There will be different things we can do that we can use for tables, views, indexes, and schemas. Now we'll go with here one more point. So DDL statements which does not manipulate or retrieve the data. Main primary focus is on database structure. Okay, how many tables are there, and the table structure we can change. We can alter the column name. We can increase the length of a particular column, or we can change the data type. We can rename the column, existing column. That things we can do with the help of DDL command. Okay, so generally this is executed by the database administrators or users who have a limited permissions. So basically DDL statements are executed by the database administrators or the users who are having a permissions. But whenever you are installing a software called MySQL Community Server in your laptops or in your PC, you are the administrator. You are the root user. You have all the permissions to do everything, right? Now we'll see here in examples of DDL statements. We'll see only three different commands. First command, create command, alter command, drop command. Truncate I will tell you later. We'll see these three and we'll stop a session. Okay. Now create table, what it will do, it is used to create a new table in a database. ఒక డేటాబేస్ లో ఒక టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి అనుకున్నప్పుడు కంపల్సరీ DDL స్టేట్మెంట్ ని మనం ఉపయోగించాలి. దాంట్లో క్రియేట్ టేబుల్ అనే ఒక కమాండ్ ఉంది. సో దేర్ విల్ గివ్ ఎ నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ద టేబుల్, దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద కాలమ్ నేమ్, what is the data type, column name, data type with the length, separator with the comma, again column name, data type with the length, and terminate with the semicolon. Each and every query enter the query QUERY will be ended with a semicolon. Okay, so that the particular query will be executed properly, so that the another statement can understand that this is a new command, new query, like that. This is what the table will be created. We'll go with here alter table. What is the use of alter table? We can modify the structure of the existing table. So I want to add one more column, or I want to modify the like a length of a particular data type. I want to rename a particular column. So I'll use alteration. So what we can do with the alteration of a house? We can do lot of things, right? We can give colorings, right? We can replace good images. We can place photo frames. We can remove a photo frames if it is not good. See what we can do with the alteration. We can do more changes, right? So you can add, or you can delete, or you can rename. You can do a lot of things. That is what here. So that we can do only the structure of existing table. Okay, if you want to modify the structure of existing table, we'll use alter table only. Here alter table customers, I want to add one more column called age. Add column age. I want to add age here in a particular table. We have how many columns? ID 1, name 2, email 3. Now if I am executing this line, what will happen? The fourth one will add as a age. That's what alter table. Last one, drop table. Drop table means use it to delete the table from the database. Use it to delete the table from the database. We can drop it entire table if you don't want again and again. We can use to drop the table customer in a database. Even we can drop a database. we can drop a database, drop database name. If you give drop database name, the database will be deleted. So these three different commands we'll do tomorrow practically. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow there won't be a class. There will be exam for you. Okay, and we'll see on Monday.
To remove column, sir. Drop.
But we can
You
use
said
yeah, we can use a truncate also. We can remove a particular column.
yeah, sir. Drop we can't be used.
We can also use that. We can also use that. We'll discuss that one in a Monday class.
Sure, sir. And sir, and difference between SQL and DQL actually. I mean, you
What
know,